Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Anadi. I'm going to be making another video on my series about Indian breads, and today we'll be making some rotis. Now these are also known as Phulkas or Chapatis. I'm going to be doing a version with an electric stove, so I'm sure there are a lot of you out there who do not have a gas cooktop and are unable to make rotis. So let's get started right now and see how to make them on an electric stove. Now, rotis are a traditional staple food. It's the most basic form of bread in most Indian households, and it's enjoyed with a variety of curries or even plain with a pickle. My favorite curries to enjoy with rotis includes the simple stir-fried crispy potatoes with some yogurt, which is a really good combination. It's also really good with a potato and tomato curry, with rajma or curried kidney beans. It's amazing with chicken tikka masala, pretty much any chicken curries. And it's also really good with palak paneer or paneer in a creamy spinach sauce. Now even I was a victim of the problem that I do not have a gas cooktop. So traditionally I've seen rotis first being cooked on a tawa pan and then finished on the gas flame where it puffs up, and that's where the word Phulka comes from. This is the step that really makes the roti a little smoky and it makes it light and fluffy. But I thought that just was not possible until recently. So I'll show you how to do that right now. So here I have about a half a cup of atta flour, which is basically a blend of whole wheat flour and all purpose. It's a special blend, and this is a traditional flour used to make rotis. So I'm going to start adding a little bit of water and start giving this a mix. Keep adding water, about a teaspoon at a time, and keep mixing until the flour starts forming a dough. Now my flour has formed a pretty rough looking dough right now. You want to keep kneading this until it becomes smooth. Now as an optional step, you could have added a teaspoon or two of molten ghee while the flour was dry and kneaded that into the ball. But I'm making this a really basic recipe, and you can always finish your rotis after they're done with a nice brushing of warm ghee. Just kneading this to make sure the dough and all the flour is well combined. It's smooth. Just keep pressing and turning. Now if you have a KitchenAid mixer, you can always put your flour in the KitchenAid mixer and knead it in there. But since this amount that I'm making is so low, I'm just doing it by hand. There's your dough. Just gonna cover this with a damp cloth and let this rest for 15 to 20 minutes to let the dough relax. So after you've let your dough rest, I'm gonna roll it out and divide it into 3 to 4 equal sized balls. I'm gonna do 4. And then for each ball, cover it with flour and flatten it out lightly with your hands. Then, working with each disc, cover it again with flour and put it on your working surface. And using a rolling pin, you wanna roll this out into a thin disc using a really light hand. You don't want to crush it because this particular dough is really pliable. But you want to make sure, which will come with practice, the thickness is the same across the board. This will help in the puffing process when we are cooking these rotis. If while rolling the dough is getting sticky, put some flour and continue rolling. So preheat your tawa pan on medium to medium high heat. So my tawa pan is now smoking. So now let's start cooking our rotis. I would really recommend, if you want to make rotis, that you invest in a tawa pan from your local Indian store or online. The temperature that bread cooks at, I think if you use a regular old non-stick pan, you're gonna ruin your pan. So think about that. Once your pan is hot, add in the disc and cook for about 30 seconds to a minute, or until you start seeing small bubbles appearing. As soon as you see that, flip the roti and cook for 30 to 40 more seconds. We are done I'm going to transfer this onto a wire rack which has been heating on a smaller burner at max heat. This process is going to help aerate the rotis, which is going to make it really nice, fluffy, and add some smokiness, which is a classic trait of any delicious homemade roti. Do the same with the rest of your rotis and you're going to have an epic stack of breads to enjoy with your curry. There you have it, guys. It's a really simple recipe, and the concepts that I described really mimics what happens when we cook rotis on a traditional gas cooktop. I hope you guys like this video and are ready to make rotis at home to enjoy with so many varieties of sabjis or curries. I'm gonna be having mine tonight with some matar paneer. Let me know if you guys would like me to do a video on that recipe. Be sure to subscribe to see more awesome videos just like this, and I'll see you guys again on the next one.